Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Stellaris playthrough in Star Wars New Dawn. In the last episode, we managed our economy a little bit. We tried to get back on track with a lot of that. We managed to get back into the positives for everything except for food, where we're slightly negative. But we've got all of our fleets kind of built back up to a reasonable level after some pretty painful wars for them. I'm going to send that to upgrade. I'll send these guys to upgrade as well. And I'll send these guys to upgrade too. Are those our four? Yeah, those are our four best fleets. And I think we are going to try to combine some of these a little bit more. So, we also had a fun request from the Bakurans for us to become their protector after failing to get them to join the Alliance as an independent member. So, okay. That gets around a lot of issues with them not liking other people and other people not liking them. So, we are still kind of focusing on the southern factions here. I would like to get the Council of Elders and Corporate Alliance dealt with next, probably. And then we are probably going to look towards dealing with the Confederate Remnant and the Hutt cartels. So if we take a look at some claims, we have their only actual planets claimed, I believe. And even if we don't, I'm pretty sure the Bakurans do have them claimed. So, let's get off of the Union map mode so we can actually see what everyone else is doing. And how is the Corporate Alliance? Do you have any friends? Non-aggression pact with the Confederate Remnant. A truce with the Confederate Remnant. Alright, so they're... Let's declare war with them, and that's going to be a quick one.
We shall be decisive in victory and merciless in our instruction.
So I'm not even going to bother sending too much of our fleet down there. Let's get our ground forces in position as well. So they are going to go down to the southern half of the Empire. And let's get these guys over here as well. We don't need all of this stuff, but may as well have it. Okay, Ramamul is being
course approved.
Pulled in. But I don't think we're going to get there first. I think the Confederate Remnant probably will. We could just go there and see if we get it. Otherwise, we'll just come back and build this on Kifu anyways. We're not that far off. So let's get started with time. Get started with time. That's my cooking show. What do they have there? That's 6,600. That's their entire fleet. This is... Oh, that's a Corporate Alliance fleet as well. But Ariadu has that more than handled. The Juvex sector is becoming xenophilic. Another one of our allies. Let's get in on some of these fleets as they make their way in. Can I see the combat breakdown? I can. They're actually... I don't know if it's because one of the groups isn't in yet for our allies. Ooh, there's the Corporate Alliance fleet as well. Okay, that's what happened. This is not good for the war effort, guys. Like, come on. Establish embassy. Let's agree. And we'll get the command limit built up. Yikes. This is terrible. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh well, it's fine. You three are supposed to go somewhere together. You're all just going here.
Imperial scientists have...
I wanna combine these fleets once they're together. Once they're in the same place. And let's increase our research station output once again.
Hostiles have deployed a ground force.
A revolt on draw.
To be crushed.
Seek to break away from our empire. Corellia Hold on. Hold on. Where is Drawl? Drawl is here. Armies... 409 versus 26. Can I get Corellia to handle this? Recruit some stormtroopers of various species. Apparently we're going to have our Twi'lek legions crushing the revolt on Drawl. It's nice to have those giant groups of alien forces deciding that they want to go for the Empire for some reason. Got one independent Empire of Corellian. Wow, they got the whole thing from that? Don't like that. With... Wow, okay. The Solonians and Drawl have decided they want to throw off the Empire. Not great. Not
Our
great.
forces are bringing weapons to bear on a hostile fleet.
Alright, let's see how we do here. Come on, Vader. Take your Corvette fleet. Your pure Corvette fleet. This is terrible. Actually, there's Architects and Victories. The big problem is that some of their stuff is going to last longer. They actually... No, the Munificent's dead there. This is fine. This is fine. Fine and good, even. We're losing some Architects. We're killing them, like, fast enough that we're not going to have to worry about losing even some of the lower ones here. Alright. Okay. Come on, Darth Vader. You've been in worse wars than this. Most of them are almost dead. Let's kill the stuff that's almost dead so you lose their damage. Or don't. You know, it's entirely up to you. That Lupus, that can stick around forever. At least pretty much every target once they're shot is going to die now. There we go.
Consider this station destroyed, Commander.
Alright, now head into Heron. Establish an embassy with CSA. Sure. We can work with the CSA, I'm assuming. Not if they just keep losing to the Zygerians. I think some of this was theirs initially. Are the Triani up? Yeah. How are you feeling about potentially joining the Empire? Neutral, mercantile, what would you want? Alright, nothing we can do there. I wonder if I can convince the Corellians. I demand vassalization? Minus 971. Like, could be worse. Okay, we really just need to get to Bomiskori. Bomiskuri. Kuri loses. We're going for Kuri. And we'll get our army to follow this. I really thought this would be just... We're all surrounding them, this would be easy. But our allies have decided to be terrible. Just absolutely trash. Baseborn Organics. What are you attacking here for? I feel like we're in the middle of something we don't want to be in. 15 whole days. Crime continues to be a problem on Alderaan. An extensive criminal underworld has now taken root on the planet. Some areas have descended into lawlessness or been taken over completely by criminal organizations. All right. I do need to take a second to hopefully do some fooding. We gotta find our fooding. We can do there. Fine, we'll upgrade you. And you know what, Commodore, you're farming and minerals now. I know splitting the specialty of it, probably not the best idea. But, Grow farm. Do we have anywhere else we can build hydroponic farms that... We already got one there, but is there any other... No. No, we're good on that. This is electronic components. So let's just buy 2 of them per week. Add new monthly trade. Buy 3. Good call. Okay, they're actually... They're starting to come in. And we don't want to jump... We don't want to stay in this fight. I don't think this is something Vader wants to do. I don't want anything to do with that swarm. But I do kind of want... We'll claim Heron. I thought they only had Bomus Corey. That was my mistake. Once we have Bomus Corey, that'll be there. I think that's their capital. So, resource shortage. You don't produce enough alloys to keep up with the demand. Building ships requires a lot of resources, and if we can't provide them, our shipyards will have to stop their production lines. It takes a lot of time for shipyards to restart a production line once it stops, cutting the initial productivity in half for about 1 to 2 weeks. We should acquire more allies if we intend to keep expanding our navy. What? Oh, we got... Fine. We contacted the Hutt cartel asking if they could trade some of their alloys. They were more than happy to trade with us for the right price. They sent a ship to deliver the alloys and pick up the credits. But once our people asked to see the merchandise, the crew of the ship killed them, stole their credits, and left with the alloys. When we asked the Hutt cartel about the incident, they denied any implication, informing us that their transport was stolen, too. Okay, well... We had... That was a... manufactured shortage of manufacturing goods. I'm taking this up with the me.
Completed.
The Galactic Empire will hear about this. Father will hear about this. I'm gonna still say we can't afford it. Get some rote capital ships. We just finished some other capital ships. And they actually did take Bomus Corey. So, I don't want to end the war until we actually have Heron, but once we do, I'm not concerned about getting this territory for myself. I'll leave it for our buddies. Oh, and now they're going for it. So, we're all good there too. And we got attacked by the swarm. This is terrible. I should have just gone farther away. Once you've killed that, you can go on to the next one. We're never going to be able to leave that. What do you want? Establish an embassy from Onderon? Go for it. I feel like Onderon and the CSA are probably our best bets for joining us in the future. I am gonna add some food. There. Can Vader leave yet? I don't want to do that fight.
Have new advancements to show us.
And where is our thing? Land our armies, because I assume we're fine. Yeah, we can do this.
Imperial legions have landed. We expect the enemy to surrender shortly.
Katrina Ree, you got this. 205 to 330. Come on. Look at those pips. Look at them going. No General Disengaged. General Disengaged was a true hero of the Clone Wars. Admiral Trench, General Loathsome, General Disengaged, these are all...
As predicted, our invasion has brought a new world into the fold.
Following her recent sensor sweep of the Rona system, Admiral Zalin Katz has learned how to deploy her units to maximize their sensor range. Few fleet commanders possess the skill to carry out such complex maneuvers. I don't think they've taken anything. Oh, Ordvog. They did have one other planet there. Or did they? No, because that's not what that icon means. I'm just stupid. Here, get out of there to somewhere you're going to be a bit... And unless I'm wrong... Wait, does that... Will that actually take... Homus Cori? I'm gonna... I think I know how Stellaris works, but maybe I don't. Okay, it doesn't work that way. I suck. I suck. Well, we're over here to make ourselves feel better. I thought if we... I guess we didn't... Have it. Can you just not wipe them out with... Settle status quo? Or did they have another planet in this? Okay, I think maybe I just have to do achieve war goals. My bad. There's no way to make me feel better other than to... They're a subject. Who are you a subject of?
Incoming communication, Commander.
Establish an embassy. Sure. Alright, well, let's get this. Fire rate. Okay. Who's even all here? Sort you alphabetically. You're not a subject. Oh, they're a vassal of the Juvek. Okay, there we go. Where? How did I miss that on the other stuff? Oh, there it is. It wasn't there when I scrolled back before. But I guess it was, like, just happening? That's okay. The Juvek sector... I'm just as happy declaring war on you. If we have to. Corporate alliance. And look at that. We get a sneaky war there. A sneaky corporate war.
We are at war. We shall be decisive in victory and merciless in our instruction.
Like, we're already still in there. This is, kind of cheating. They all thought they'd come together against the Empire, which they kind of are. But, who cares? We're not going to be able to, like, probably fully win this war. But if we go on long enough, I can at least make sure we've claimed or the Bakurans have claimed Syria. At least I think the name of their planet is... Okay, it is. It is. I know there's Syrians in the Syrian system, but that could have been a non-Syria.
Course approved.
Wow, I was like 100% confident we were not going to get to Romamul first. If I'm being entirely honest. Danon, what do you got for me here? Let's get some Bacta. And... Ooh, we can do some upgrading on you. Nothing on there. I'm gonna even cancel one of these so we can have another one of those. Like, that'll get us way more housing than we actually need, but it'll give it a lot of room to move. Rise of the Empire era cruisers. We're gonna end up wanting another military build-up session after this, probably. Is that a fleet? What do you got here? Just a Sabaoth. Okay.
Permission granted to land on platform.
Our other fleets get down there. Because we've got to go straight through here anyways to get to the end. How are they doing? Columbus Corey is once again getting invaded by us. I should have figured because there was such a disparity there, it would have... Oh well. It would have been so easy to just go through and kill all their other non-systems. But I didn't. Alright, let's check out our fleet manager for a second. Okay, we got an ISD and a precursor out of that. And this is kind of broken. An allegiance, an acclimator.
Transport en route.
Make sure these are all up. Reinforce that for what we can. We need a lot of electronic parts there. It's gonna take to get that. Alright, we'll have to slowly work our way up to those. But we're invading the huts with those. That's gonna be our next big goal. We've got most of these Syrian systems. We got most of the CSA systems. We just surrounded them entirely. Like, there's not much they can do. It's going to be a similar story once we get to the Confederate Remnant. Because we got the Pantorans on the other side. Rhodian clans. Ryloth is not, right? Yeah. Who are their friends? Let's take the credits for information. They're at war with in the Onderon Trandoshan conquest. The coordinates led us to a small moon in a remote system in the deep galactic south. Our team identified the moon's sole settlement and landed on its outskirts. First images and reports confirmed the settlement was built by the Gungan colonists, but everything looks old and worn, and some structures have suffered incredible damage. Preliminary analysis suggests the settlement was attacked, though little evidence of who might have done the attacking can be found. Piled in the middle of the settlement are the skeletal remains of at least 40 Gungans, one of whom was clutching a radiant orb. Orb of Peace. Monthly Unity.
After this.
The Empire's favorite famous globe of peace. Alright, one of our fleets is just going straight down anyways. Nice for you. Our army can actually just invade this if they really want to. Cantorans have that one.
Research completed.
Okay, we got some fights in. We, in fact, have some fights in. I think Vader's got this. I don't want to put Vader too far on the front. His fleet isn't the best. They took some damage in the last war just because of the Nibre. So not too terrible. And then we can all start moving into Juvex as well. Hopefully as a unified front. They're actually, looks like they're going to go for Senix. So once that's through, fine. There's just so many of these little fleets that they're sending out. I think it's just, that's the construction they've done. They're all kind of finished.
We've received the transmission. We shall route it to you at your request.
Established with the Intergalactic Banking Clan, sure. I'm probably going to invade you. Just so you know. Alright. Invader. Do some bombardment. Oh, here. My fleet's gonna go help you. Empire of Pirate Fleet.
We're going to need maintenance after this.
Everyone's favorite empire. People love pirates. Alright, get the market. Buy more of that. And fleet manager. Get us a little bit closer. How's this war looking? Minus 494. We're past the status quo point. Sense of community. Even as widening social rifts manifest on Neomodia, local communities are galvanized by the upheaval and united by a common desire for greater equality. I need to see what I can do about Neomodia, because they don't love us so much. Any luxury goods you want? There. Have some
Imperial scientists have new advancements to show us.
ability plus 10, crime plus 50, criminal jobs. They're all okay there. There's too much crime, I think, is part of it, too. Precinct house. Put in a garrison. See if a military presence is going to help them at all. Yeah, they're just gonna keep spewing some stuff out of the orbital shipyards. How is Bomus Quarry? 255. That's still gonna be like that for a while, but again, we can protect the border with that. We don't want Vader doing too much. And let's go to Demonol. Demonol. Damn it all. Have they taken anything? No. Okay, so as long as our allies start moving north from there, I think we're good still. Do some credits for information. They still have a
Imperial
7,500
scientists have
stack.
new advancements to show us.
The coordinates provided led us to a small cargo ship adrift abandoned. There are no clues as to why it's there or what happened to the crew, but its hyperfuel cargo is stable and ready to be used. Structural surveys of the freighter indicate it will require significant restoration. It's unfeasible to recover the freighter. We're currently siphoning the fuel from the freighter itself. Estimate 2 hours for the hyperfuel to be transferred and stabilized for transit. Plus 5% hyperfuel. For a few years. Law enforcement procedures. Crime reduced by 10% and amenities by 5%. I'm happy to take that. We should probably get the clinic at some point. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Next time, we are going to finish off this war with the Juvex sector. It looks like we made a lot of progress wiping out the Syrians and the Corporate Alliance after my mistake ending the war when I did. But we are correcting it, so Thrawn would approve. Let's just rub this in a little bit. Is there anywhere we can claim from them? No? Okay. Well, either way, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. There will be one more episode this week, and that'll do it for now. So, bye, everyone.